I'm going to try this out tomorrow. This is so exciting. Good morning. It is Monday today and it's miserable and it's raining and it's grey and it's just not a very motivational day at all. I'm just waiting for the farrier. Oops, he's here. Need to go. Talk to you later. So I've just gone in because I need to get dressed and I want to try to show you guys that I can't see. I need like window wipers. So what's going on today? I am riding. Heather is riding. There's lessons going on. I'm going to try my Booband. That's going to be exciting. I'll do a before and after video. I really hope it's going to work. Because I really struggle finding a bras which are comfortable but still holds everything in place. And also, I find if they actually work, they hurt me so much that sometimes, would you put that? Sometimes it's just so sore I can barely actually ride. So that doesn't work either. So they have to be comfortable or I can't actually cope. So I'm really excited. I really hope it's going to work. That would be fantastic. Because that would mean I could use like a bra that doesn't hurt me and put the Booband on and it'll be grand. Because I do think that if everything is bouncing around, you look much more untidy. And it's like I've been analysing my videos and been watching, and my seat is actually not that bad. But it looks like I'm bouncing a lot because this is bouncing. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. That will be very cool. So I will let you know how I get on. With my double chin. And what else? Pony hugging. I like pony hugging. I will continue. I started yesterday with my Norwegian schedule to get people, so I get from play.
No.
How well you are for like the aisle from the floor, I have no idea about because I need to look at the video. But it's very comfortable, and as a rider it feels like it's more like steadied, it's not just floppity everywhere, it's more calm. I'll have to watch.
Yeah, that's where we want them. We are focusing on Ancha's boobs to see if this thing works. Right, go on. Oops, I've missed them. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, fuck. Maybe it doesn't wobble about just as much.
So I have no idea what she's on about. What you doing? You are silly. So yeah, what did we work on? What did we work on, Princess? Skeptical. We worked on, the next bit really in our training is going to get to be the changes. And the difficulty when it comes to the changes is that I'm not allowed to have 2 reins. I'm allowed to have 2 reins in the left canter, but in the right canter, if I am on the left rein, then I can have 2 reins. If I am on the right rein, I'm not allowed to have 2 reins, if you ask Madame over here. No. And obviously this is an issue, and this, I will never get my change. Excuse me, I'm just eating my foot. Obviously not gonna get this change if I can't get her right with 2 hands and to push her into the contact. And so that's what we're practicing on right now. And she can get really quite cross and angry, and then she leaps all over the place. And I keep saying this, and yet I have shown no proof that she's actually does anything but being really nice, because Heather stops filming every time she starts getting naughty, because she's like, well, there's no point having that on film. And I'm trying to say to her that I want to show all the bits, all the good bits, all the bad bits. I want to show you guys how I deal with things, and different horses will have different solutions and different problems, and they will listen to different things in different ways. So like, she is very different from most horses I've ever met. And I had the lady who rides her when I'm away and stuff, she says the same. Because normally when you get a resistance, you push from the back forwards to soften. When you get resistance on her, if you try to put her leg on and like push her through and tell her to soften and give through her back and soften into the contact, she will start a war. That is not how she thinks it should be done. And I do not stay on, I think, if I were to really push that and say, this is what we are doing and this is how we're doing it. Even though I know that's how you're meant to be doing it, and I can't see the point of picking a fight just for fighting. So we are trying to find other solutions. So yeah, special, very special person is what people call her. She's not like anyone I've ever met, and she's very changeable. So I think I've started to know all the different dancers you can get on different days, and how much you can do one thing and what will work this day and what won't work that day. Because what really frustrated me when I first got her was that you got on her one day and it was really good, and you're like, yes, this is the key, you had found something that works amazing. And then you would get on her the next day and you go, right, I have the key now, and you do that and it would just be a mess. And it would get really bad, and you would get like 10 steps backwards where you thought you had gotten 2 steps forwards last day. And it took me a long time to understand her different modes and what works on the different days. Because basically, if I'm going to go and compete her, I have to be able to cope with her varieties, because I have to be able to write the test. So if, like at home, I can go, right, so this is how she's in today, and maybe we won't do that like a specific exercise, because I know that will get her more anxious or tense her up more or whatever. But if I'm going out competing and that is in the test, I need to know how to cope with it. So I need to know what to do and how much to push or when to back off. So I've gotten much better with this. It's taken a long time. I mean, I've had it over a year now. And also the trust. So I know what she does and how she does it, mostly. Sometimes she throws in a surprise. And she also knows me much better now, which also seemed to help. But it's a hard game. It's not easy. And I think I wrote it a few days ago, that she's my bachelor and master's and university course times 10. Sometimes I could think, oh, wouldn't it be nice if you were just a tiny bit easier, because sometimes I struggle with my self-confidence. But then I know that if I manage to get her, then I will have something really good and really different and really amazing. I just need to not let my confidence get stuck and go down, even on bad days, and I can have a bad week, and I need to just kind of work through it and go, right, this is just what it is. It's all fine, you know, you will get through it. It takes time. She is allowed to have bad days. She says, I'm allowed to have bad days and not worry so much about it. And I am a worry person. I worry about everything. So I will worry about it because I really want it to be good. And I'd really like it to work well. And I'm very bad with putting myself down. I put myself down a lot, and which is not helpful because it's not constructive. It's just basically bad, negative. So that's something I need to work on. So I'm going to go feed now. I'm going to put her rug on first, and then I'm going to feed. I've skipped out some of the horses, so I'm going to continue skipping out, and then it's hard feeding, and then, what then? Then I will do a bit more of my Norwegian worksheets. I got another one wanted to write today, so I need to try to fit her in somewhere. And I need to order food because Heather's going away and we don't have time to go to the shop today, and I don't drive. So I need to order food, get the food on board, so I have food while she's away. And my horse is eating my jacket. That's not really allowed, but never mind. But, you know, this is really heartbreaking. All my horses are not heartbreaking, but it's really weird for me. All my horses have always been like really well behaved and really well mannered, and then I bought this. And then I bought this one. How did I end up with you? How did I end up with you? Nah. Our knife is broken. It's not very good. Good thing we have a new one. had my lovely cup of tea and then we had dinner. And then I ordered food. So the food will be arriving tomorrow. Heather's off to watch her niece competing at the Nationals. So that's exciting. I'm left here home. Anyway, that's it for this vlog. If you have liked it, then please give us a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, tag your friends, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me on YouTube. And I really like the Booband actually, and Heather tried it as well. She bought one too. She hasn't ridden with it yet, but yeah, she did jump around in the living room and it was a huge improvement. And it's really comfy. Really comfy. They had a really good deal on when we bought it, so that, yeah, I'm very happy, pleased with that. Anyway, bedtime now, and I will see you for the next one.